Hi, everybody. Welcome to Power Yoga with Linda. Hope you're feeling fine today. This will be about a 1 hour class. If you have yoga blocks, you can grab them here. Um, if you don't, that's okay too. You can use anything that will give you a little bit of height. All levels, take whatever modifications you think you might need, and let's get started. All right? So sit in a comfortable position with your ankles crossed. Sitting bones pressing down, begin to lengthen out your spine. You can close your eyes. Stay inward, focus on the breathing. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale slowly out through the nose. As you inhale, count to yourself, maybe 4 or 5 seconds. Hold the breath for 1 or 2 seconds. And slowly exhale out, maybe 5, 6 seconds to exhale. The importance of breathing. Inhale, bring life. Exhale, release stress. When you're ready on the next breath, let's bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands together in prayer down the center of your chest. Inhale, sweep and reach. Exhale, slowly lower. In again. Exhale out. On the next breath in, extend your arms up high. Feel your side body. Exhale, release your right hand. Bring the left arm over. Try to pull that shoulder slightly back. You can look up or you can look forwards. Inhale, back up to the top. Exhale, change sides. Stretch and reach. Pressing those knees down and away. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, right arm down, stretch and reach. See if you can get a little bit lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to add on to this one. Inhale. Right arm down, left hand behind the head. Open up that shoulder. On the exhale, pull your elbow forwards. Round into your back. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, please. Big breath. Bring your elbow up, stretch high, and bring the right arm up. Take a big breath in. Exhale to release. Hand go behind the head. Open up your chest. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, hollow out your belly and bring your elbow forwards. In again. Exhale out. Not rushing. Take your time. One last one, please. Bring it back up, stretch and reach. Inhale, let's bring the arms up. Lace the fingers at the top. On the exhale, press those palms forward. Now push the hands away, open up between the shoulder blades. Hollow out your belly. Stretch up again, nice and high. Exhale, push it forwards. One more time, inhale, big reach. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Unlace, hands behind the back. This time I want you to lift up through your chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe. Exhale to release. Very nice. Let's come to all fours, our tabletop position. Always adding that little bit of cat-cow into our practice. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. Your shoulder directly on top of your wrist. Your hips and knees should line up. The toes are flat. And as always, take a peek back. If you see your toes, try to hide your toes behind your knees. And then shift your gaze forward with a nice straight spine. Inhale, chin to the sky. Belly is relaxed. Exhale, round into your back. And again, nice and smooth. Make this rhythmic. And again, it's your breath, your pace. Pushing into the hands when you come into that cat stretch. And again, if you want to really round your back, feel free to do so. And one last one. Nice. Come back through center, tuck the toes, and you know, for my power class, I always like to do core work. So tuck all 10 toes under, eyes are forward, take a deep breath in, lift the knees ½ inch off the floor, and then lower them down. And again, lift the knees up just a little, engage your core, your back, and lower. And again, lift. Down, let's take 2 more. Squeeze the abdomen. Last one, squeeze the abdomen, hold it here. From here, press your hips up in the air, coming into our first downward facing dog. So let's check our position of our hands. Shoulder width apart, fingers are wide and spread. Feet are hip width apart, and then start to pedal your heels up and down. So once you pedal the heels, we're stretching into the backs of our legs. And you want to push the floor away and try to lower your chest towards your thighs. And breathe deeply. So it's really nice to spread those toes out too, like you do your hands. And let's take a crouching dog. So lift both of the heels up. Take a little bend of your knees and press your chest down towards your thighs. It's a really nice shoulder stretch. And press the heels down. And again, lift up, crouch. See if you can go a little deeper. And heels down. One more time, lift up and crouch. And press down. Inhale, lift the heels, roll forwards into your plank position. Really nice, strong brace here. So don't let the hips sag. Option 1, take both knees to the floor, toes go flat, lower halfway down for crocodile, all the way down to the mat, press the feet into the ground and squeeze your butt. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows and shoulders squeeze back. Exhale, lower, tuck under, press back, downward dog. That would be your option 1. I always give you options. Option 2, lift the heels. Tuck the chin in, roll forwards into a strong plank. Don't let the head sink. This time the knees are off the floor as we lower halfway down, elbows in. And now on this one, roll the heart through the arms. Exhale, tuck under, press back, downward facing dog. So you go with either option 1 or option 2. Inhale, soften the knees, look forward, step your feet up to the hands. Your hands are outside of your feet. Now, if they don't touch the floor, you can use your blocks and place on either side, okay? Use the props to help you. Let the body just soften. A little bend of your knees, micro bend, as much of a bend as you need. Breathe. Inhale, place the hands on the shins. Give me a flat back as you look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly come all the way up to the top. Let's bring those arms high. Now I'm going to be changing positions once in a while just so that you can see my view, but you stay where you're at. Take a deep breath in, stretch high. This is our extended mountain pose. Exhale, let's swan dive, fold out over your legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, we fold, step back into our plank position. On the toes or knees, exhale, we lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Soften the knees, step your right foot all the way up into low lunge. Take the back knee down to the floor, flatten out your toes, take a deep breath in, and lift the arms and stretch. Into that left hip flexor. Stretch through the fingertips, relax the shoulders. On the exhale, fingertips to the floor or rest them on blocks. Curl your front toes up and stretch the heart forward. And again, lower your toes. Inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale, fingers down. Front leg goes straight and curl. So like the hips to stay right on top of that back knee. Lower the toes back down again. This time, straighten your back leg. Inhale, let's take a rotation. Right arm goes up in the air. Draw the navel in. And breathe. Push the floor away with your left. Exhale, right hand comes down. Let's step back. Plank position. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Soften the knees. This time your left foot steps up. Right knee drops down. Flatten out your toes. Find your balance. Inhale, lift the arms. This time let's open the arms up a little bit here. When your arms open, feel the opening of your chest. Breathe. Exhale, hands down. Front leg goes straight, curl the toes up. Slowly lower your chest as best as you can. Same thing here. If you need the blocks, bring them over. You can use them. Bring the toes back down. Let's take a second one. Remember that knee is always on top of that ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Front leg goes straight as best as you can. And lower the toes back down. This time, back leg goes straight. I'm going to turn to the back. Back arm lifts up. And release. Step back into your plank. Lower slowly. Inhale. Exhale all the way back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Push the floor away. This is a total body stretch from my hands all the way down to my feet. Inhale to look forwards. Walk or jump your feet to the front. Glance up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep and come all the way up to the top. Stretch and reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. So, I gotta fix something here. My mic came out. So, let's go ahead and let's do 3 rounds of that. All right, 3 rounds. We're gonna add on to this, and it's gonna help you get nice and warm. All right, you ready? Here we go. To the front of your mat, take a deep breath in, sweep the arms. Exhale, swan dive, fold out over the legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold. You can step or you can jump back into your plank. Chaturanga down slowly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Soften your knees, step your right foot up. You're either in low lunge or I'd like you to come up into high crescent lunge. Bending deep into that front knee, keeping that back leg strong. Look up if you can. Exhale, hands are down. Step back into plank without scraping the floor. You know how I feel about that. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Soften the knees, left foot steps up. Set the feet, and then inhale. Lift the arms, stretch. Really split the mat with the legs. Exhale, down we go. Step back, plank. Chaturanga, we lower. Inhale. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands, walk or jump. Glance up halfway. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, sweep and rise. All the way up to the top, press and reach. Exhale, swan dive, fold out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold, step or jump back plank. Down slowly we go. In breath, out breath. This time, let's add a leg lift. Right leg goes up. Push the floor away, stretch high. Step the right foot through. High crescent lunge when you're ready. So the front knee is bent, back leg is straight. This time, bring the arms back. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Look up. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, lower. Step back plank. Down we go. Anytime you need to skip one of these, you can. You can just meet in down dog. This time, left leg up. Make sure all 10 fingers press deep into the ground. Step the left foot through. When you're ready, come on up. High lunge. Hands behind the back. Pull the knuckles away from your hips. Shanti, Shanti. Peace. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Step back. And lower. Press and push. Lift the tailbone. Look forwards, walk or jump to the front. Look halfway up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, sweep and rise. Now up here, you can do a small back bend. Exhale, swan dive, fold out over the legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Walk or jump back plank. Chaturanga down slowly. Press back. Right leg goes straight up. Step it through. High lunge. Can you sink a little deeper this time? Open up the arms wide. Maybe a small back bend. Arms up and lower. Step back plank. Down we go. Left leg. Step it through. Inhale, sweep. Arms open. Chest high. Hips low. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Using our breath. Push back and hold. Feels so good to be moving around, loosening up the body. The body's meant to move. It doesn't like to be sedentary, complacent. Inhale to look forwards. Walk or jump to the front. Glance up halfway. Exhale, we fold. Placing the hands on blocks or on the mat, or you can bend your elbows, cradle your arms. Just let the weight of the body fall forwards. Slowly release. Inhale, look forwards. Sweep and come all the way up to the top. Oh, I'm so close to this light. Stretch and reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Now, we're going to come into our chair pose. So bring the knees together, sit back, belly button braced. So in chair, you want to make sure that you kind of tuck that tailbone under, right? So you don't want a big arch. Bring your hands to prayer. See if you can pick up your heels and breathe. So up on those tippy toes as best as you can. Lifting those kneecaps up. Breathe. Exhale, swan dive. Fold out over the legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold. You can step or you can jump back into plank. Down low. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Go ahead and lift your right leg up in the air. This time bend the knee, open up through the hip. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the leg back up to center. Bend the knee. Pick up your left heel and then lower. Lift and lower. Just a couple of times. One more. Beautiful. Now we're going to take that right knee, bring it forwards, touch the right elbow as you hover. Stretch it back. And again, come forwards, touch. Push it back. Touch. Two more. This time the foot comes all the way to the outside of the hand. And wiggle your other leg back. And then decide if you want to stay up or come down. So remember, we have blocks, show you from the front. If you need a block, this is where you would take it, right? Oh, you can't really see. So you're here. Right? So you can be here or here. Or if you don't need it, you come all the way down. Let's go ahead and take that back knee to the floor, everybody. Press into your backhand. Turn your right toes outward. And then take your arm open, stretch back. So lift the chest up. Breathe. If you have room, the back leg, slide it further back. If you have room. And slowly release. Turn your right toes forward. Let's tuck under, push back, downward dog. And we're going to do the other side. So go ahead and lift your left leg up. Push into the hands. Pick up your right heel and slowly lower softly. And again, each time you lift, so you can come up a little higher. Breathe. Last one. Nice. Now the top knee, bend and open. Open up through that hip. So you play with this. Trying to lift that knee up to where's the sky. Bring the leg back to the center. Bend the knee, pull your knee forwards, touching that elbow on the outside if you can, and then press back. So as you come forward, you're going to hover, then we push back. And a few more. Draw the navel in. This is really great ab work. One more time. And this time the foot comes all the way up to the outside of the hand. And just like before, you want to make that back leg long. Stay on the hands or down to your elbows. Block is always an option for you. And simply breathe. Use the breath to help your body relax further. Then we're going to take that back knee down, come up onto the hands, turn your toes outward to the right, take a deep breath in, and we sweep, and we turn, and we let that knee drop out. Bottom leg, stretch it back further if you have the room. This is one of my favorite stretches, favorite pose. And exhale, release. Turn the toes back to center. And let's tuck under, push back, into downward facing dog. Push the floor away. Now I'm going to take a couple of alternating knees to elbows. Right, but we're going to add on. So you have a double pulse. The knee comes forward, step back into a strong plank. Then we push back into double pulse. Other knee comes forward, hover, plank, and press back. Okay? So let's begin. 1, 2, knee, plank. 1, 2, knee, plank. 1, 2, knee, plank. Breathe. 1, 2, knee, plank. 1, 2, knee, plank. The pulsing down dog gives you a lift. 1, 2, knee, plank. 1, 2, knee. One more on this side. This time just 1 knee, 1 knee, 1 knee. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more, please. And push back, down dog. So heart rate should be up a little bit. Inhale, look forwards, walk or jump to the front. Glance up halfway. Exhale, we fold. Bring the hands behind you. Lace the fingers up and stretch up. Arms up, chest down. And release the arms slowly. Inhale, look forwards. Sweep and come all the way up to the top. Press the palms together. Lift and reach. And I hit the light. And exhale. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. So if you need a towel off, take a little sip of water. Go ahead and do so now. And we'll begin. We'll add on. So, chair pose again. Bend the knees. Sink the hips down. Your eyes up if you can. Hands together. Let's take a twist to the right. I'm your mirror image. Want to try and keep those knees side by side. As one knee wants to pull forwards, you want to keep them as close together as you can. Open them up. This is where a block is helpful if you can't quite reach. So this is one way to help you do so. Come back through center. And let's take a twist to the left. Keep those knees together. Turn, lower. Push against that leg. And then go ahead and open it up. Bring it back to center. Stretch the arms up. Exhale, let's swan dive, fold out over the legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, we fold. Step or jump back into your plank. Well, adjust my mat there. Chaturanga, lower. Inhale. Exhale, push it all the way back. You're in downward dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and lift your back leg up. Step your back foot through. Coming up into warrior 2. Sweep and lift. So, in warrior 2, front heel bisects the back arch. Your knee bends, your arms are open. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Stay here, try to get the knee right on top of that ankle if you can. Lifting that front heel if you like. Inhale, reverse warrior. Arm comes up and back. Exhale for into extended angle. We reach, we lower, and we stretch up. Up and over. Stretch the arm up. Bring your hand behind your back for your half bind. Roll that shoulder back. So if this is good for you, you stay here. If you want to go deeper, full bind. Once you have your hands, try to lift your chest up. If you have the full bind, try to straighten your front leg. Back to the bent knee. Release, arm up. Press firmly into your legs. Come all the way back up. Let's straighten that front leg. Oh, feels good. Inhale. Reach up. Taking that back hand. Both arms reach. Feel that side body. Feels so good. It's like a morning stretch. And then back into warrior two. We're coming into half move, so we're coming right into our balance move. So if you need to, you grab your block, you bring it in front of you, step in, take your time, keep the hips open. So if you're down here, you can put your hand lightly onto the block, lift the back leg, open up through the chest. Keep opening up through your hip. If you can try and bend your top knee, grab your foot, and breathe. If you can, see if you can take your bottom hand up to your heart. Slowly release, step down, warrior two. Beautiful. Take the arm up high, woo, all the way down, step back, plank. Holding the plank position, shoulder right on top of that wrist. I'll walk it back so you can see a little bit better. You can do this on the knees. Right leg up, lower, left, and right, left, right, left. One more each side. Push back, downward dog. Inhale, look forwards, walk or jump to the front. Glance up halfway, exhale, forward fold. Now, coming into crow. If you're not doing the arm balance, you're going to drop into yogi squat. Okay, push your elbows on the insides of your knees, lift your chest. If you're comfortable in the balance move, take it. Arm balance, fingers spread wide, pick up your heels, sneak your knees up into your arms, pick up your feet. And slowly release. If you're in yogi squat, everybody comes into the forward fold. Inhale, sweep and rise. All the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, fold out over your legs. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, fold. Step and jump back into your plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Picking up the back leg. Bring your foot through. Warrior two. So whichever leg you had before, you're on the other leg this time. Heel to arch. Open up those arms. If you want, pick up that front heel. Breathe. Let's sweep into reverse warrior. So feel that side body. Come back to center. Extended angle, reach. Lower down, you can have your elbow here, you can have your hand further, arm up and over. Open up the chest. Just breathe. Wrap the top hand behind your back for the half bind. If you want the full bind, bring your other hand under, lift the chest. Feel free to stay here or try to straighten your leg. arm up, press into the legs, pull yourself all the way up. Front leg goes straight. Oh yes. Breathe. Experiment. That back hand. Open it up. Slowly come up. Coming into our balance move, half move. So we're going to bend that knee. Again, using the block, or bring your hand all the way down to the floor. Take a small step in. So you decide. You can have it many ways. You can have it this way, okay? So I'm going to turn so that I can see you, or you can see me. Lift up, open. Top hand to the sky. If you want to try the challenge, bend the back knee, top knee. Oops! Or fall. It's good to have a couch right here. Feels so differently when you do it on carpet. And when you're ready, carefully release, step down. Warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the floor. Step back, plank position. Hold the plank. Separate the feet a little bit wider. Right hand up. Lower. Left hand up. Try to keep your hips nice and level. Right. Left. Right. Left. One more. Right. Left. Beautiful. Push back. Downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. Walk or jump to the front. Look halfway up. Exhale, fold. Let's take the feet about hip width apart. Reach down, I'm going to turn to the front. You stay where you're at. 2 fingers, hooks under the big toe. Take a big breath in, look up. Exhale, fold. Pull your elbows out, stretch the backs of your legs. Try to shift your weight slightly forward. And just breathe. And release the big toes, feet back together. Inhale, look forwards, sweep. Slowly come up. Am I going to hit the light all the way up to the top? Reach it high. And then little bend to the right or left. Back up. Other way. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's take it down to the mat. Have a seat. Coming into our hips with seated lotus. So right leg crosses over left. Ankle over ankle, ankle over calf, or ankle over knee. Remember, if you have a block, you can either put it as a cushion for the knee, or in front of the other knee, a cushion for the ankle. So there's few choices that you have. Sitting bones are down, sit up tall, and slowly when you're ready, come forwards. Making sure that your lower back feels good. Take another breath and lower again. And slowly bring it in. Let's change sides. Left leg crosses over right. Same thing, make sure you flex your foot. Sitting bones down, sit up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. And exhale, come forwards. Make sure that your lower back feels good when you're in this fold. Slowly walk the hands in. Bring the legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. Sitting up tall. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, forward folding. Option, take a block in front of your feet and then pull. Or if you're feeling really tight today, you're going to bend your knees. Bring your chest down to the knees and then slowly walk out, but keeping the back nice and straight. Inhale to come up. Take upward plank. Option 1 is tabletop. Option 2, legs out in front of you, toes pointed, fingers are pointing in. Lift up through your chest and squeeze your butt to come up. And slowly lower. Beautiful. Let's take a seated twist. So, either leg. Option 1, one leg crosses over, the other leg stays straight. You're going to hug that knee and turn into it. Or you can bend both knees. But if you do, make sure your butt is not floating in air, floating in space. We want to press down and rotate. Breathe. Slowly come back to center. Take the opposite hand to the front foot. Extend your legs straight out. Sit up tall. And so pull the leg across you as your back arm opens wider. And slowly we release. We're going to change sides. Cross the other leg over. Hug the knee and turn, or both knees bent. Sit up tall and turn. Breathe in, breathe out, cast your gaze at a distance. And then we come back to center. We take the opposite hand to the foot. Try to open it. Back arm opens. And breathe. And come back to center. And slowly release. Give your legs a little shake out. How about some core work? Yes. Let's sit and take boat pose. Boat pose. Feet up. Holding the backs of your knees is one option. Let the arms open is another option. Third option, legs go out. Shoulders down and away, hollow out your belly. Sit and hold, breathe. And slowly release. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Sit back up. I'm going to lie down into flutter kicks. So you have a couple of options here. When we lie down, you can have your knees slightly bent, shoulders up. You can have it here or here. Arms out to the side, look straight up to the ceiling, and then I want you to kick your feet. Don't look at your toes, you strain the neck, so you want to look straight up. Flutter kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Press your lower back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hug the knees into your chest. Prepare for bridge. Walk your feet in. Hands are down by your heels. And when you're ready, lift the hips straight up in the air. Tuck the shoulders under. And squeeze.
Namaste.
Breathe in, breathe out. And release it all the way down. Butterfly your feet. Soles the feet together. Let the knees drop down. Just relax. You can bring your arms up over your head. Bend your elbows. And we're going to take that bridge one more time. Anybody that would like the full wheel, you can take it here. Release. And once again, so you're going to bring your feet in. Hands down by the heels. Inhale, lift and squeeze your hips up. Tuck the shoulders under. So if you're taking that wheel, let me see if you can see me here. Hands go by the ears. Elbows point up. Feet in. Tuck under. Come up onto the crown of your head first, and then all the way up. When you're ready, slowly bring it down and stretch it out, bring the knees in. Take happy baby, flex your feet, reach, press your knees down towards the armpits. Make sure that the lower back is on the mat. And if you want, you can rock it from side to side if that feels good for you. Also, if you want, you can straighten your legs into a white straddle and go side to side. And we fold our legs together. Bend the knees. Open your arms up into the letter T and let the knees fall to the back. Press the shoulder down, turn your head, look towards the front. So you really want to try and anchor that shoulder to the floor. And come to center. Change sides. Anchor the shoulders to the mat. And slowly bring it back to center. So we just have our inversion left. So if you want, first inversion, place the block underneath you, and you can simply lift your leg straight up in the air. That's a very nice restorative. Second inversion is a shoulder stand. If you don't want to invert, you can just take your legs straight down to the floor. If you're in the shoulder stand, you want to try and get your legs straight up in the air. When you're ready, you can take your legs back into plow, all the way back. When you're ready to come out of the plow, carefully drag the legs across your body. Let your spine down, one vertebrae at a time, to the floor, using abdominal brace. Legs come all the way down, and when you're ready, finish with fish posture. Hands go under the hips, bend your elbows, prop up your chest, drop your head back, lift the legs. And slowly release. Release the arms, and go ahead and make yourself comfortable. So you're either lying completely on your back, or you can come up into a seated position. I'll come up to a seated position for today, and just for a couple of minutes, I want you to close your eyes. I want you to allow your body just to completely melt into your mat. Continue to focus on the rise and fall of your belly with every breath that you take. Allow your mind to remain calm and quiet. Allow your face to remain soft. Take yourself into a state of meditation. And when you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring a little bit of movement back into your body. Draw the knees into your chest and roll your knees towards the front of the room. Softly press yourself up. Take a tall seat on your mat. Sitting bones pressing down, your spine is lengthened, your heart is open, and your face is soft. Folding our hands together in prayer. Inhale, lift the arms up over the head one last time. And with a slow exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart center. Allow your mind to be free of judgment of yourself and of others. Allow your eyes to see the goodness in all. And allow your heart to be full of compassion for all living things. Thank you for spending this time with me. Namaste.